Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. My name is D'Angelo, aka Darth Mexican from the Geek Life, and today I'm here with a super cool band, who's by the name of No Refills. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Nice. So first and foremost, for those that don't know who you guys are, could you give a little pitch of No Refills and everything?
Yeah, we're like a mix between we're like pop punk alternative. So like a mix between I'd say Blink-182, Jimmy Eat World, and bands that this guy listens to.
Right on. And actually, speaking of that guy, going one by one, could you introduce yourselves? Starting with you.
So I'm Matthew. Last name don't worry about because it's too long to say, but I'll give you anyway. Baxel Massey, good luck with it. Play bass.
Right on.
And I'm Tyler, the lead singer and guitarist.
Right on.
Oh, hello, I'm Alex, and I play guitar.
You've never seen it before?
I know, you don't know who I am.
Adam West, I'm the drummer.
Right on.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I hear you guys have an upcoming tour. Can you talk a little bit about that?
All right, so we're heading out, April 19th to Big Bear. Heading up, it's a four-night tour. We're going out to LA, Santa Clarita, and then San Diego to end things. So it'll be Thursday to Sunday. We have everything up on our Facebook all set up already, so you just check it out. Whichever place is closest to you, come out and hang out.
Awesome. And then could you tell me about the origin story of No Refills?
Adam, you want to take care of that?
I got this. So, Tyler and I have known each other forever, just played around, used to jam back in the day. He actually came up with the name No Refills, what was this, 6-7 years ago?
It was junior or senior year of high school, so 2008, 2009.
Yeah, I tried to steal that name for 3 other bands. They all thought it was retarded, just absolutely horrible. So finally Tyler and I got together again, started playing some music together. It worked out, and we started picking up some other members here and there, and this is kind of where we're at now. So
Right on.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, No Refills came from a Coke bottle.
Yeah.
Literally, on the Coke bottles, it says No Refills.
Oh, really?
Oh, hey, band name.
Interesting. Did you have any other names that you were kind of deciding upon, or was No Refills just the one?
It was set.
Right on.
Right when, I think, I know I made a call to Adam at 2 in the morning or something. And you know what the band name is, right? And Adam, I believe you were no, we both said No Refills at the same time. There was no contest.
So one question I always like asking people, because my father's an actual musician, and it's so cool hearing how he actually got into music. What inspired you to actually become a musician? Was it actually a family member that got you into it, or did you stumble upon it yourself? Actually, starting over here.
You know, I had a couple of friends, one that played bass, one that played guitar at the time, and it was just something I jumped into. They needed a drummer, so I started picking it up, grabbed some sticks, started hitting books until I picked up a drum kit. So,
And is drumming your passion, or is there another instrument that has your heart?
No, that's the only one I can really play at this point.
For me, it was actually kind of out of spite because my parents hated Disney music and all that childish music that they used to play, for children all the time. So they swapped Disney songs for Beatles songs.
Right on.
And I just fell in love with the Beatles, and I was like, I want to grow up and be Paul McCartney, and the rest is kind of history. So I just picked up instruments from a young age, started on piano, actually I'm classically trained on flute because I thought I was going to be Jethro Tull for a little bit. That didn't happen. That moved to guitar, ukulele, bass guitar.
And of all the instruments you played, what's your favorite?
I don't know. I like guitar. I'm a sucker for guitar. I'm a sucker for bass guitar. Those are kind of my two main instruments that I play in bands. So, I like either one.
Nice.
And for me, excuse me, my mom was always trying to push musical instruments on me. I started with violin and then clarinet and piano as a kid, and I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it. But then I met Adam and the 2 friends he was talking about.
Yeah.
And they were playing stuff, so I was like, oh man, I want to learn guitar. So that's kind of how it started.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sky Scratcher. Woo!
And of all the instruments you played, what's your favorite?
Oh, guitar.
Guitar?
Well, yeah, guitar.
Right.
I mean, drumming.
Hard to pick one.
Drumming is really fun, but I'm better at the guitar.
Right.
I'll get in here. So kind of similar to Tyler, my parents always pushed music, at least one instrument, getting through middle school, high school. So I picked trombone. Loved it. To this day, it's still my favorite instrument to play. But I started playing acoustic guitar because my brother bought one. He's 2 years older than me, so brother's got it, I gotta buy one too. And within a few months, I switched over to bass guitar and started playing, and yeah, I've been doing that ever since. So.
We have like a trombone player, a violin. I'm a flute player, like drums. Like,
Oh,
we need
I
to
don't
do like
remember-
a side
Pretty
project
much.
of like some like symphonic band, right? Like
We gotta drop
no
some other
refills goes
bands first, Alex.
like just saying, we got like a whole nother jam band. That we
I was like 8 when I learned violin. I don't remember
You still got it.
anything.
You still got it.
Anything.
Nice. And out of all the years that No Refills have been together, what has been your favorite moment? Was there one gig that really outshone the rest, or was there a certain song that was difficult to master and you finally got over it and accomplished it? Whether it be a big accomplishment or small.
Do you want to talk about less than 3?
That was a nightmare. Basically, we got in, started changing up everything in the song. I had to learn a brand new drum beat after we got into the recording studio. We came back finally like a month later of me learning it. I never want to play that song again. But it works out well now. But it was a frustrating moment. But I'm glad it turned out in the end. So.
I've had to re-record a bass part before and come up with it on the spot because we decided, hey, this doesn't really work once you got into the studio. And that's always an awful feeling. Like, I have to rewrite all of this right now.
But what about No Refills? I mean,
Not with no refill. I think my favorite moment in this band was our last tour.
Yeah?
Very similar destination, everything. Yeah, we had a good time. It was we'd only been together for about a year together.
Not even.
So we kind of had to test the water, see how we would do. Can we, stand each other in a band for a few days?
We did great.
Work.
Good.
Yeah. But as far as like a really good moment.
Yeah. Or frustrating, whichever.
I like frustrating.
Frustrating. Okay, frustrating. I want to go on a good note.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like.
Frustrating. We can talk about bassist number 1 or bassist number 2.
Yeah, we're on No Refills 3.0 right now. So we've gotten a few upgrades.
I'm trying to think of like a really good culmination of like, or not culmination, but like the best show we've played. But that would have been without you because it would have been at Club Red. We played for like 200 to 300. Oh no, we did a wedding. That was fun. Yeah, we played a wedding reception at Club Red for people who worked at Club Red. That was weird. And then like, Adam, you were teaching like the little kids drums on stage during the wedding reception.
Nice.
That was kind of fun. That was really cool. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Well, drum teacher as well.
So, a lot of times with creative individuals, they will just encounter sort of a block or hit that wall. How do you actually like surpass it or overcome it? Do you find that the most basic method of like walking away and then coming back to it is the best way to approach it, or do you have your own method of how to deal with overcoming it?
Beer break. Always a beer break.
Beer break, I like that.
Good.
A lot of songs trying to learn to where I've just had to walk away for several days, and it just sticks in the back of my mind for days on end, and finally it's just there for some reason. So, but as far as writing itself, we all just know our own instruments and we build off of each other. So
Yeah, usually one of us will bring some kind of part in, like, hey, I like this guitar, like I like this drum beat, can we do something with it? And then we all just throw ideas until it becomes a song.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than what I've ever done, but when you get frustrated, beer break.
Yeah.
Yeah. What they said, basically. I mean, kind of. I mean, like when I'm writing a song myself, usually it takes about like, I mean, a couple of the songs that we play, like took, unfortunately, years to write. Mm-hmm. But there's also a couple that took like 10 minutes.
keep it tight.
Keep it tight, just.
Before you like one.
Just? What?
You write like 10 to 20 songs before you actually like one. And it's, this is good enough to play.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
keep
true.
this.
Got whole notebooks. Whole
Songs
notebooks.
go through evolutions too, so that even if there's like a song that you wrote 10 years ago and don't actually play, one day you'll pick it up again and
Just.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And out of all the songs you've played, what has been the most difficult to play, but one of your favorites?
Swipe right.
Not one of my favorites. Most difficult to play. Not one of my favorites.
We have a song in 3/4 called Common Fight. It's my favorite of our songs, but that one, I haven't played in 3/4 since like high school, so switching back to that took me a little while. Adam had a great time for that.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit more challenging.
Yeah, that was a pain in the butt at first. It finally came together, especially Phil's in 3/4. For some reason, it took forever to learn. But
Yeah.
was hard. I can imagine.
It worked out.
And when I wrote the song, I didn't realize it was in 3/4.
And the sad thing
I just
is we
wrote
don't
it.
like it, so that means we have to do
Come
it
and
again.
Fight is my favorite song.
It's a good song.
Like, oh, it's my favorite to play, my favorite to listen to, so I like it.
No.
There is a live version of it online if you guys check us out on Facebook.
Whoa,
It
where
is
can we
up
check you
there.
out on Facebook at?
Where we No Refills Band on there?
No, it's just No Refills.
So No Refills?
Facebook, No Refills.
And what advice do you have to aspiring musicians who are like trying to get in and play in their own band or anything like that? Now, a lot of times people say like don't give up, but what advice do you wish you were told that would have been crucial back in the day? Starting over here.
Don't be afraid to get rid of a bassist or two. What? I always go through bassists. I don't know what it is. I just have to get along with them super well. So, but it's the drummer's quandary. So,
Alex?
Oh man. I think the best advice I ever got, and this is gonna sound really weird, but it's steal like an artist. It's basically don't obviously steal people's work, but take a lot of inspiration from the bands that you really like and the people that you really like and the musicians you really like, and kind of like twist what they're doing, you know? It's when you play something that you're familiar with and something that you really love, like you tend to grow your own sound out of that.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing to do ever was just learning cover songs of my favorite bands and just kind of working off of those and stealing a chord and meshing chords from different songs together until I eventually made my own song.
so just to add on to that, you're
Yes.
talking about stealing music. You had to wear the Fallout Boy shirt today.
I mean, bad example. Okay, I take it back. No, but for real, like just take inspiration from the people that you love and don't be ashamed of it. And obviously don't copy their work word for word, but just let that inspire you and develop your own sound from it.
Vocal lessons. Take vocal lessons.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
encourage like traditional sort of like vocal
Don't be
lessons.
afraid to
Vocal lessons, yeah.
Have someone teach you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't been taught on the guitar at all, and I am proud and love that fact,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I would recommend it to other people.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So, vocal lessons.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like I went through several bass teachers because there's a big thing with bass guitar. You don't want to learn from one teacher because then you just learn their style.
Yeah.
You learn what they're doing. So I would just every, a few lessons switch around, see what other people are doing. But my whole thing is don't give up when you're playing to empty rooms. I mean, even so, we still play to empty rooms all the time, and it makes those shows where there's a few hundred people, there's people moshing, crowd surfing. It makes it that much more fun.
Yeah.
Because you've led up to it. You've played the shows that make you happy. That you're just hanging out, having drinks, and doing your thing for your friends.
Live
So yeah,
practices.
don't get the bad shows. Don't let them frustrate you because it always comes full circle.
Good answer. Good answer. And where can we find you guys online?
Let's see, we're Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud now, YouTube.
Spotify.
Pretty much, if you have a social networking profile, we are on there.
Okay. And no
It's-
refills?
Yeah, we're very active on our Facebook. Everything else is still in the making. We're slowly
Yeah.
getting into it.
Oh.
We are a little bit older in our ages.
First page of Google at some point now, if you type in no refills.
No, we
Show
are the
up,
first. Yeah. Actually, our music video, the one we created before he joined, our music video
Very
is on
90s.
YouTube. It's the first thing that pops up if you type in no refills, waking up in YouTube. We have a music video.
We'll
It's-
come out with better stuff. So.
It's cheesy. It's
This was no refills.
yes.
That's pretty cool. Well, this has been my interview with No Refills. They're pretty awesome. Make sure to check them out. If you're able to attend the tour, make sure you do so. It'll be in California. And yeah, see you guys later.
Bye.